Uh, I should have actually had the video on from when I started this job because it's quite important. Servicing the cross slide on the ZPS or TOS R5. I can go through the details as I reassemble it, but basically what you have to do is remove the two Allen screws that attach the cross slide onto the nut, and then you have to remove the whole handle assembly, and also undo screw like where is it? Is it screw like this, which locks into this taper piece, and this actually takes up the slack of the carriage on this the bed. So in order to remove this, you have to remove the whole handle assembly. It's not a big deal. You just take the center screw out and then remove the key, take a big washer off, this guy here, remove the key, take this big washer off, and then remove these two big bolts, and then the whole so remove the handle, and then this is the whole handle assembly, which also has a gear on it for the feed. So remove those two bolts, take that out, remove this taper, and then you've got access to the nut. And this is really important because I was trying to figure out, there's two adjusting nuts here, Allen screws, one here and one here. But now, in order to tension it, this is actually a split. There's a split down here, so you can squeeze the nut close harder onto the threaded bar for the cross feed. So, but now, in order to access these two Allen screws, I found by luck or just by looking around that, in fact, just over here they've got a hole. So I'm going to have to wind this nut back to this position, and that'll allow me to take up the slack on this nut. On my lathe, there isn't in fact much slack, hardly anything at all. However, I'm going to adjust it, and then I'm going to grease the screw here. So I'll temporarily, by the way, there's a key inside here, so you're gonna, when you put this back in, we're gonna have to realign it with what's going on here. Okay, I'm turning this thing around. Okay, I see what's going on here. There we go. So you have to move this slightly because the screw sags down, and to get it back in, you've got to move this screw slightly. So I'm not going to bother about getting it all the way back in just for now. I'll just put the key back in. Hopefully it's there. Just put this key back in. And pop the handle back on. Hopefully, what's going on here? There's another glove. Oh, got me, pinched me. Okay, so now I can wind the nut back and find the right Allen key. So there's two. Wind it back. That one's too small. Next one up from that, about a 6mm Allen screw. Bit more. Looks quite promising. Yep. So that's got it for this one. Now I'm just going to nip that up slightly. That's just so I just moved it a fraction, and then I'm going to make sure it's still free. I'm going to move it back further and nip up the other one. Okay. Slightly. It's still free. Oh, there's no slop in that at all. I'm not going to do any more. Now, what's the story there? I noticed there's actually a lube pipe in here, and also there's a bearing on this end. So, let's have a look there. Yeah. So there's a bearing down this end. Okay, so that's all good. While it's off, I'm just going to give this a light rub with sandpaper. Then grease it all and put it back together. So I'll turn off the video for now and then put it back on when I reassemble everything.